Hi guys, welcome to week 2 of my 2016 Clean and Organized Home Challenge. I hope week 1 was a good week for you. I loved seeing how you guys did on Instagram, and I love reading how you are doing in the comments. So please, if you haven't let me know how you are doing, let me know in the comments below. If you are just joining us, I would highly recommend going back to week 1 and starting there. And please don't feel like you have to catch up. I don't want this to overwhelm you at all. I tried really hard to break it up into just 15 minutes a day. Some things might take a little bit longer, but I'm really trying to keep it to 15 minutes a day. This week, we are going to concentrate on deep cleaning some of the areas of our kitchen that we decluttered last week. I did this one as a kind of clean with me video, so I did show myself doing each task. I didn't record the entire 15 minutes per day because I didn't want this video to be really long, but I just wanted to give you an idea of how I can do each thing quickly and the things that I use to clean and stuff like that. Please let me know which style you like. I might just mix it up anyway, but let me know if you would rather me just give you an idea of the task for the week and keep it a short video, or if you would like to see me doing the task. And like I said, I'll probably mix it up a little bit because I do have some organizing videos to fit in for different areas. I do have a ton of organizing videos in my kitchen. I'll link all of them below in case you want to see those, but let's get right into your tasks for the week. On Monday, I want you to spend 15 minutes wiping out your refrigerator and freezer. My refrigerator is looking a little bare because I'm going to Trader Joe's and Costco today. I usually go every 2 weeks, but it's actually been 3 because we were out of town. It is best if you can wipe out your refrigerator and freezer before you go grocery shopping, but it really isn't a big deal. If you've already gone and your refrigerator is full, you'll just have a few extra things to move around and it really won't take you all that much longer. To wipe out my refrigerator, I use old towels that I cut into squares, and then I just use vinegar and water. I usually fill the bottle about 1/3 of the way with vinegar and the rest with water. I also take out my bins and I just wipe these out with a little vinegar and water as well. And if you want to see how I have my refrigerator organized, I did a whole video on that. So I will have it posted on the right side where you can just click and watch it, and it will also be in the description box. I just keep working my way down the refrigerator, wiping out the drawers, and if anything in there has gone bad, then I'll throw that out. I do really try not to waste food though, so I didn't have anything to throw out. Once that is all wiped out, then I go down and I work on the freezer. And I, again, just wipe out all of the baskets in here because you can see like little crumbs get in there. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. And little crumbs fall in there and stuff. So I just wipe everything out really well. And it's so nice to come home and put your groceries away in a clean refrigerator. Today we are going to concentrate on the outside of our refrigerators. So if you have stuff piled on top of your refrigerator, just go through it and make sure it's stuff that you still want up there. If it's looking a little cluttered, maybe you could put a few things away, or if it's stuff that you never use and it's just up there, consider putting it in your donation bag. Then we are going to look at the doors and sides of our refrigerator. Obviously, I don't have anything on mine. When my kids were little, I did keep artwork and report cards and things like that on my refrigerator, but now that they're teenagers, I don't have any artwork on my refrigerator, and I do like a very clean look to the outside of my refrigerator. But I know some of you probably like to have pictures and kids artwork and all of that, and that is completely fine. I am not against that at all if it makes you happy. But if it's looking a little bit cluttered and you have some papers that maybe you no longer need, like school papers or appointment cards, and say you've already gone on the appointment, just some things that you no longer need, just go ahead and get rid of those. And maybe if you want it to look a little less cluttered, you can, you know, arrange it a little nicer or get rid of a few things. So once you've decluttered everything, we are going to quickly wipe down the outside of our refrigerators. I have a smudge-proof stainless steel refrigerator, and I get asked a lot about how I keep this clean. Thankfully, it doesn't show the smudges, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get this refrigerator. But the handles do get fingerprints and stuff, and as part of my nighttime cleaning routine, I just do a quick wipe down of the handles and maybe spot clean a little bit. It really doesn't take me long. I don't spend a lot of time, but I use this method glass cleaner, and then again just an old towel that I cut into squares. These are great for cleaning, and that's part of my nighttime cleaning routine. But obviously every once in a while you need to wipe down the entire thing, and I'm going to use this. Vinegar and water also works well for stainless steel refrigerators. And when I had a white refrigerator at my old house, I did vinegar and water. And then for the handles on my white refrigerator, they were very porous, and a magic eraser works so well on getting the refrigerator door handles nice and clean. It will get into those grooves and clean it really well. So just quickly spray down one section of your refrigerator at a time and wipe it down. You can also wipe this inside part of your refrigerator too, because sometimes, you know, you'll get little fingerprints and things on there as well. You'll also want to get in here because crumbs like to hide in there, and I just quickly go across it with my rag. Today I want you to wipe down the shelves in your cabinets. Try to only spend about 15 minutes. If you set your timer, it's amazing how fast you can go when you know that timer is going to go off. To make it quick, I usually just go on the side of the dishes, and I'm just using a damp rag. You could use like a cleanser if you want, but this is part of my zone clean, so I get to this pretty regularly. You could use vinegar and water. So I just kind of move the stack of dishes around instead of taking everything out. And I'm obviously recording, so it's taking me a couple minutes longer, but I just go around and wipe really quickly. When I get to any spices or vinegars and oils or things that I have in my cabinets, I do take these out and just quickly remove them, and then I'm going to wipe down the Lazy Susan, just because with food, I just want to make sure it's nice and clean. The same goes for the spices. I just grab one turntable or Lazy Susan at a time, put it down on my counter. Sorry, my tripod would be hard to keep moving up and down and do this quickly. And then I just wipe this down, put everything back, and put it right back. And if you just move fast, that's the key. If you want to see how I organize this and my thoughts behind organizing my spices, I will link the video that I did on this below. I just wanted to add, don't worry about the cabinets under your kitchen sink yet. We are going to get to those, but I keep all of my cleaning supplies and things under there, and we will declutter and wipe that out on a different day. So just worry about the cabinets that have your dishes and Tupperware, spices, things like that, and wipe those out. On Thursday, I want you to wipe out your drawers. If you have plastic utensil holders, I would suggest using vinegar and water, or preferably some type of non-toxic cleanser. I have a bamboo holder, so I'm actually just going to use a wet rag to wipe it out. And I do this on a regular basis so it doesn't get too dirty, but I'm not sure that the vinegar wouldn't ruin this. This is my coffee and tea drawer, and this is the drawer that gets the dirtiest because the coffee grounds get in here sometimes and they might not pick up on camera. On Friday, I want you to wipe down the shelves and small appliances in your pantry, and also wipe down any canisters and bins that you have. It might seem like a lot, but if you move quickly and don't feel the need to take everything out as you're going, it really should only take you about 15 minutes. And because you got rid of the clutter in here last week, there really shouldn't be a whole lot of extra stuff. This is a little hard to film because I can't put my tripod up this high and I'm standing on a chair and moving appliances around. So what I usually do is start on the top shelf, and instead of taking everything off and, you know, climbing back up on the chair and everything, I just move things around and wipe around them just like I did in the kitchen cabinets. So I'll just wipe these shelves back here. I'll just do a quick wipe down of the small appliances and kind of move things around and get back in there as well. Then I moved down to the second shelf and I just quickly move things out of the way, wipe back here, and then I just do a quick wipe down of the canister and the lid. It's a little hard to do with one hand in here. I did want to mention I do have a kitchen in my basement and I keep a lot of extra food down there. It's just easier to store it down there, especially since I shop at Costco. But I did have a very, very tiny pantry that was actually a coat closet that was at my old house. So I could fit a whole lot of food in there. I just had to get kind of creative with storage. But that's why you won't see, you know, everything that I normally get at Costco because it's downstairs. For my bins that hold food, I just take the sieve out and use the vinegar and water to wipe out the inside because crumbs get in there. And you can see I just do a quick wipe down after I spray it with a little vinegar and water. Lastly, I took a few things that I keep on the floor of my pantry out, and there is bound to be crumbs after all of that wiping down of your shelves. So I sweep the floor in here really quickly. If you haven't mopped the floor of your pantry in a while and it's not part of your weekly cleaning, you might want to do that too. It will take a couple extra minutes, but if you take the time to get everything up to sweep it, you might as well mop it if you haven't done it in a while. I hope you have a great week of deep cleaning. Please let me know how you do in the comments below. And if you are on Instagram, I would love to see your pictures. Remember to use the hashtag 2016 How Jen Does It Challenge and tag me, How Jen Does It. I will leave a link to my Instagram below along with the hashtag, and I can't wait to see how you guys do. Thanks so much for watching.